types of orders, and our focus is on pending orders. So we're just picking up from our previous video. So we're trying to understand what a stop order is, and also what a limit order is. Okay, and to explain that, I would love you to imagine how a bus system works, where it moves from one city to the next city. Alright, so you've got a station in a city and you've got another station at another city, and between the stations there's actual bus stops where people can catch the ride. Alright, so whether they're moving from one end to the rest. Alright, let's take an example. So here we go. So we've got a bus station here on the red side here. So we're gonna call this bus station Pretoria, in short PTA. Okay, and the bus stop at the bottom here, we're gonna call that bus stop Johannesburg, in short JHB. So once we know that the stations are here, we know that the bus can only travel between Pretoria and Johannesburg, which means that depending on which bus stop you sit on, you can catch a ride to Joburg or you can catch a ride to Pretoria. So if you stand on the bus stop on the left, this means you're catching a ride to Pretoria. So we're going up to Pretoria. Okay, but if you use the bus stops on the right, which are this ones here, it means you'll be catching a ride to Joburg. Okay, so let's put some sense into it. So everything on the left side, we're gonna call this side your buying side. So this is buy. Okay, everything on the right side, this is selling. Okay, so selling is all about going from Pretoria to Joburg, wherever you catch the bus. Whether you catch it in Pretoria or whether you catch it along the route doesn't matter. And anything from Joburg to Pretoria is moving upwards. Okay, so we know that at the station, if you climb the bus in Pretoria, the only way that this bus is going to go is literally this way. Okay, it's going to turn and go to Joburg. There's no way that Pretoria will take you to another station in this case. And if you climb the bus at Joburg, the station, it means the bus will go this way and there's no other way. So it's not going to go backwards. It's going straight to Pretoria. What this simply means is that in Pretoria, there's a limit. Okay, so I'm going to put the keyword here. At the station, we have a limit. Right? Same at Joburg, there's a limit. There's only one direction that we take. Right? But at the bus stop, you've got two decisions. You can sit on the left side of the bus stop or sit on the right side, hand side of the bus stop, and this would make a difference. But the bus stops are literally across one another, so you're in the same area. Okay, same down here, left to right, but here you only have one option. This thing from this station is going to go to the other station, and from this station we're going to go to the other station. Right, so limit orders are actually set literally where the limits are. So let me try and draw it in here. So basically we know if we get to the station in Pretoria, the bus is going to take a U-turn and go to Joburg. And if we catch a bus or we're going towards the bus station in Johannesburg and we get there, the bus will then take a U-turn there and go towards Pretoria. And this is the limit. So you set your limit orders at the top where you expect the market to get and turn there. E.g., let's make an example. Let's say the market here is moving upwards. Right? And as it's moving upwards, you predict that by the time they get up here, they'll start moving down. So basically, you're saying that when the bus gets to Pretoria, so when it gets to Pretoria, it'll stop, take a U-turn and start moving downwards. So we start selling here. Okay? So we'll set a sell limit order. So as the market then starts building up towards your sell limit order, what we expect is that when we touch your sell limit order, it will then activate the sell trade. So whether you're there or you're not, the sell will be activated and the market will then start moving downwards so that you can make profit. Okay? Which then in conclusion states that in Pretoria, since we're moving downwards and downwards is in the sell direction, we set here a sell limit order. Okay? And in Joburg, we know that the market can only go upwards, which is a buy direction. So down here, we're going to set a buy limit order. So as the market is moving down, we predict that when it gets here, it's going to start moving upwards. So it's a prediction. We can then leave a buy limit here. So as the market is going towards, so we expect them to U-turn. As soon as they get here, U-turn. As soon as you get here, U-turn. And that's all we're looking at. Alright. Then the bus stops are basically giving the answer away, because the next type of orders we're looking at are the stop orders. So our key word here is obviously the stop. So it's along the route. It's like pick me up. Okay, I wasn't at the station, I'm along the route. Okay, so obviously all the stops on the left hand side are all your buy stops. Okay, so literally down here all we do is set buy stops. So basically if you're saying that, listen, I wasn't at the station but I see where this bus is going, I want to buy as well, so you're going to set a buy stop so that they pick you up at your stop and they go towards the destination you expect them to go. Okay, in this case, Pretoria. Alright, in the case that you're selling, you'd go to the opposite side, which is the right hand side, and obviously these are all your sell stops. Okay, so obviously if you jump on the bus on this side, you're basically saying I'm going to Joburg, and Joburg is on the side of selling. So I hope this kind of puts it into perspective. Your limit orders are on the extreme end side and your buy stops are on the breakout side. So let me make an example. Scroll up here. So we have a market that's been moving upwards here. Okay, and then for some reason it starts finding some resistance, so the market starts consolidating. There's a seller there, there's a buyer here, seller there, buyer here, seller there. So it's trapped in this area where it's consolidating. So obviously when a market consolidates, we expect that it's gonna break out. Breakout would look like this, right? So the market will shoot out in one direction. In this case, if you felt like this was gonna happen, all you had to do before it happened is probably set a buy stop here. Okay, or to prepare for the opposite, a sell stop here. So whether the market is moving upwards and you expect that it will keep moving upwards, you have a buy stop ready there and it will activate your buy trade when we get to this level here, right? And then expecting that we will make money as the market continues going upwards, all right? Because we broke out. All right, the market could also decide that it wants to move down from that area. All right, so you could have a sell stop set up for that type of trade. All right, so as soon as the market gets to this area here, you'll then immediately start selling the market. market. So we expect to make money as soon as we touch the sell at the breakout, and as we go downwards. Okay, so that's the major difference. We use buy stops to continue in the direction we expect the market to go. So it's like pick us up along the route. Okay, in terms of the limit orders, we expect the market to get to that level and basically turn and do the opposite and move in the opposite direction. Alright, so I hope this paints a great picture. Leave me your comments below. Let me know if I literally sauced this one up for you. I hope it was hard. Also, if you feel like I left anything out, drop me their recommendations. Till the next video, peace.